Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Conquest video guide. You'll be able to find this and all my other guides on my SWGOH for Life website, so if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead, check it out, the link in the description below. In this one I'll be showing you some of the themes here that I used in Sector 1 to get good progress towards both sector and global feats. So as always, there'll be YouTube chapters below if you want to skip through to any particular squad, and also I will be displaying data discs on screen during the battles just for reference. Okay, let's first actually remind ourselves the feats here in Sector 1 that we do have to complete. So we have to inflict Tenacity Down 50 times, win 10 battles with Morgan surviving, gain Decay 50 times, and then defeat 35 enemies with Gungan units. So we'll start off first with the Tenacity Down squads. Probably this one's going to be one of the easiest ones. You got just your standard CLS and then just throw in Captain Rex, because Captain Rex got an AoE Tenacity Down, and then Chewbacca on his basic he's as well applying Tenacity Down, and obviously Chewbacca will be assisting whenever whoever got guard on them is taking a turn, so it's a pretty straightforward affair. You can take down a lot of teams, especially here in Sector 1 without, you know, really any powerful data discs. Also, if you find the Mon Mothma squad there, maybe with Chirrut and Scarif, you could cheese it a little bit longer, but I don't think it really matters, because anyway, in a matter of couple of battles, you should be able to knock this out. And then another team for Tenacity Down. We have HK Day with an AoE Tenacity Down. Malak does it on his basic, and Kal as well on his special. He has AoE Tenacity Down. And then just throwing in Basti there for the stagger, because her special as well applies stagger for the global stagger. Let's go ahead, fear everybody. Let's go ahead, get those debuffs, including stagger out. Alright, and this is the ability here that you use with Kal that gives tenacity, applies Tenacity Down on all the enemies. AoE from HK, also Tenacity Down on all the enemies, and from here on out, you can just go ahead, hit auto, and finish off these guys. You've already done your Tenacity Downs as well as staggers, so you are good to go and finish the battle. So moving onwards from the Tenacity Down, we can now do some Gungans. And now if you don't have Jar Jar, you can run them like under Ray or something, and this will also count for the global feat where we have to use 4 Gungans in our squad. CG was kind enough not to require a full squad of Gungans for the global feat, so that's a welcome thing. But otherwise, if you are using Galactic Legend Ray and Gungans, Ray should just keep spamming her lifeblood and let Gungans do all the defeating. Obviously, depending on the data disk, this might be difficult, or gear levels of your Gungans, so this is maybe a feat you may want to come and revisit after you know, you've played through all the 5 sectors and you got a good selection of data crons. But for the time being, I was able to, you know, knock these guys out. Amplify Agony definitely works well with Gungans because they are applying lots of debuffs. Now if you do have Jar Jar, you can just run a full Gungan squad and probably should be able to auto most battles, I guess, but I'm still learning how to use Gungans outside of Raid. I'm just sticking them on defense. Even in Raid, I'm just mashing buttons. I'm not really 100% sure what they do. And now, Phalanx, he does have an AoE Tenacity Down. It's on his middle ability right there. There we go, landed Tenacity Down. But unfortunately, we already defeated an enemy, so we only had 4 targets for Tenacity Down. But doesn't matter. After applying Tenacity Down, I just hit autoplay and finish these guys off. So moving on from Gungans, we have the feat with Morgan. So we have to win 10 battles with Morgan surviving. If you do have solid Night Sisters, this could still work even with a 3-star Gear 11 Morgan. However, do know that Morgan will prevent revives for your Night Sister allies. So you won't be able to cheese this if you have like a low gear Morgan. She'll probably get killed off by one of the AoEs, and that's it, no revives. The only one obviously that can revive is Zombie, because her revives can't be prevented, but everybody else will not be able to revive if they get defeated. So maybe not the most ideal lineup, but I just wanted to show you, you can still get it to work, because remember, we do have the global feat where we have to win, is it 20 battles with full squad of Night Sisters. So it's good that, you know, you can also do this at the same time. But as you can see, if I wouldn't have so good Night Sisters, I'm not sure I'll be able to pull this off. But eventually these guys do start dropping from Plague, and that's it. Now, if you don't have good Night Sisters, maybe a better way would be, so this is from my other account where obviously I don't have a lot of units, so Morgan Bow and Scout Trooper, they're both low gear, but the main thing is Mara, she's fast, and obviously here in Sector 1 enemies are not that quick yet, so you can just quickly get your turn meter train going. Mara is here for Tenacity Down, as well as Stagger, and then Stark, and as well Scout Trooper. They also have AoE staggers, and Morgan there obviously is just for the feat. So you can see we were able to outrun these guys. Again, they won't be too quick yet here in Sector 1. Pulps get his AoE stun, and now we can just go ahead, hit autoplay, and let Pulp Train take effect here. As you can see, we're taking a lot of turns, more staggers, more Tenacity Down. Alright, boom, 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 Pulp's going to town, more staggers, more Tenacity Downs, calling Pulp for essays, bomb, 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 and down they go. So maybe that would be a better way to approach the Morgan feat. Just have some sort of very fast team with lots of turn meter, so they don't defeat your Morgan. And now we have the Decay feat. Now this one actually was a lot easier than initially thought. As you can see, we got a bunch of low gear units. Now for some reason, when I had like Death Trooper in there and TIE Fighter Pilot, I wasn't getting any Decay. Even though they are Imperial Remnants, they don't have leader tags, they're not droids. Still, Decay didn't spread, but as soon as I switched to this squad with the new free troopers, also for Scout Trooper, Stormtrooper, even at lower gear, it doesn't matter. You just need to have Captain Enoch's leadership all the way up to Zeta. So as you can see, you don't need Zeta, just level it up to one level below Zeta, and you should be good to go there. You're just gonna go in, hit auto, and oh boy, you thought Night Sisters were cheesy? Check this out. These guys just won't go down. Just hit full auto. You're gonna lose the battle, but you're gonna get a bunch of Decay out. I think the only one that can't get Decay is Enoch. So basically each of them can get 9 stacks except Enoch. So you can get 36 stacks of Decay in a battle. So you just need to run this a couple of times and your Decay feat will be done. So this is just to show you, after doing this once, I got 36, so just need to do this one more time and I'm good to go. Definitely, actually, this is easier doing with low gear Imperial Remnants, because they are hard gear, they might not go down so easily, and they might not, you know, get those stacks of Decay quickly, so quickly up. But anyway, very straightforward feat. You know, we worried how this is gonna work, but very cheesable, no problem at all. Okay, so this is all the battles I wanted to show you that I did here in Sector 1. So these are the teams that I used. I'll be doing a separate video for the mini boss and final boss battles, so be on the lookout for that shortly after this one. But before I'm on my way, just want to show you the progress after playing through Sector 1. I already knocked out Tenacity Down and Decay. As you've seen, those are pretty straightforward. So just have to go back and do Morgan battles. That's okay, we've got Datacron node for that. And Gungans as well, we'll just be hitting the Datacron node. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Hopefully I'll see you in mini and final boss video. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.